try it. Never mind, look at the average American diet. But they'll prescribe a chemical warfare facing a nation of homicide. Is you really wild for the night? With all this loud talking off and they seem to lose sight. A vision which is more important than a human's eye reaction to light. Now take a little chaos theory, mix it with Murphy's Law. Come on, y'all. Watch this unmanned chainsaw tearing down the forest of knowledge. One time for the 7 times I dropped to the college. Human matter composed of muscle, bone, and cartilage. All returns to dust when it's done like the day it first started shit. So it never really matters who the hardest is in this music biz. Like any industry, it's driven by money, prejudice, and bigotry. Now stop polluting the airwaves with these knockoff drugs. I'm tired of the same sounding thugs. 100 remakes of 50 Cent in the club. Just join the club. What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With the DJ at just bring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posters causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With the DJ at just bring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posters causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With the DJ at just bring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posters causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With the DJ at just bring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posters causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused.
Caller coming in.
You already know what it is. It's 109.1 The View. Killer K, Drastic B. We in the building and we got another caller. Who we got?
Legion.
What's going on, brother?
Oh shit.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man?
The captain in the building.
Yeah.
Boss man. What's going
How
on?
y'all boys doing?
We doing good, man. What's up?
Man, I'm just over here listening to the show. You already know. Just checking things out. I mean, I see that y'all got a whole new setup on the site. I'm liking that. Liking the setup, liking the look.
That's what's up.
Thanks, man. Thanks. That's what's going on.
We upgrading, man.
Upgrading, definitely. You know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. You know your family, so let everybody know what's going on with Against the Grain Entertainment and yourself. Let them know. Let everybody know how y'all doing it down there.
Man, well, you know, we're trying to start a whole new phase of our situation. We got the Camouflage Crew's album, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, 5 Element Ninjas. That's coming out. That's going to feature myself, Lady Pharaoh, Mr. White as well, and a bunch of other artists from all over. We got King Noah from Germany. I got my boy MDF and Perfect K from France. Got another track with a guy from Kazakhstan. We got a couple tracks with some cats from Austin on there. And then me and Mr. White got an EP coming.
All right.
We're going to call it Tunes.
Oh, that's what's up.
And it's going to be 8-track EP. We already got the first song out. You can find that on YouTube and SoundCloud and stuff. Also, the Legion of Croom album. It's out. That's me and producer Croom Raider, long-time collaborator.
Yeah.
That's out on iTunes. Got the hard copies if people need them. And what else, man? We're gonna be working on the new Lady Pharaoh album too, man. We are working on that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question, Legion?
What up?
Did Lady Pharaoh get in the studio in her situation?
Yeah, no, that's a new song, man.
So she just actually recorded that?
Yeah, no, she recorded that at my crib, yeah. Yeah, on the mic in the neck brace. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking
what
about.
is that? Superwoman?
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, she just be like, rah, all over this music game. Like, I don't understand how she did that. Like,
Exactly.
Well, man, I'll be real with you. She didn't want to sit down after she got into the accident, man. Like I'm talking like the day after. Like she still was going. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a lot for her to like just settle down, you know, and be like, I gotta just chill for a little bit and recuperate, cause you know, she really passionate about this, and she want to do music all the time. She want to perform. She want to continue to push the movement and push everything. So it was like she had to stop for a minute and be like, okay. But no, as soon as she could get back over here and record that, she did, you know. So yeah, that happened.
whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let everybody know what made. Well, first of all, let everybody know what got you into rapping, and then let everybody know what got you into starting your own label Against Great Entertainment.
Well, I mean, I kind of started out I was a fan of music. I sang a lot when I was real young. You know, like 5, 6, and on up to like 10. Once I was a teenager, my voice started changing and shit, and I started listening to rap and shit because I couldn't sing no more. And I kind of got into rap just listening to the radio. Back in the day, they had a show that played on Saturday afternoons and Saturday night, and it played like it didn't just play the normal rotation. It played a bunch of different stuff. So I heard a lot of West Coast shit and a lot of East Coast shit. And then I had friends and shit that was like, say, you ain't heard that new Cannabis, you ain't heard that new Pharoah Monch? And I'm like, man, what the fuck is a Pharoah Monch? You know what I'm saying? But then I get the album, and it just, like, a lot of the music, what they were saying, it would strike an emotional response with me. So, like, I think I heard Scarface song, The Hand of the Dead Body. It had Devin on there singing, and he said some shit like, David Duke's got the shotgun, so why you get upset because I got one? And I was like, okay. I felt that because I was dealing with living in a situation where niggas was dirt poor. We was like considered the dregs of society in our town. Like the side of town that I was on wasn't about shit. You know, like now they have gone and built over there and, you know, forced a bunch of people that lived there for a bunch of years out. But for a long time, I can remember, like, houses boarded up, you know, like, just trash. So I was feeling the type of, like, rap where it was, like, Raging Against the Machine. You know what I'm saying? And the more I listened, the more I wanted to do it. And there really wasn't no gateway. Like, I started writing, I realized there wasn't nothing stopping me from writing. And once I had, like, all this stuff, you know, and I was really feeling like, man, I think this shit is really good. You know, I started rapping for people. And they started telling me the same shit. I could never get no beats. Could never, you know, it was like, what the fuck do you do? So I remember going to the library, checking out books, trying to just figure out how a motherfucker make their voice echo like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no knowledge, there was no blueprint. And slowly I started to figure out what pieces of equipment did what. And by the time I was like 14, worked at a rodeo, bought some studio equipment, you know what I'm saying, a track recorder, a beat machine, and I think I had a 2-tape deck thing where I could actually mix everything down onto the tape from the track recorder and everything, and that would be like my final mix. And I pushed like that. Like, I would just rap. I was like, I'm gonna make a motherfucking album. People would, like, I had roommates and shit and friends and stuff over time. They would be like, man, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to make a fucking album and put this shit out, you know. And I got locked up and shit. Everything stopped, you know. Like, all the momentum that I had started dealing with my homie Coon, and we had started doing these shows, and still there was no label, nothing was official. But that was always my plan. Like, there was no other way other than for me to start a label and do the same shit that I seen people like Master P, Baby, Cash Money. Well, not so much Baby from Cash Money, but other Tech Nine is a good example.
Oh,
better example than me from Master
music,
P.
yeah. Oh yeah, Tech Nine definitely. I've been following Tech Nine since 2007, man. But I knew him way back before that. You know, like 10 years before that, when he was, you know, on with Sway in the Morning and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. That's where I first seen him too, on the Sway and Tech video, the anthem.
Yeah, 1998 or 99, yeah. But but I started really following him hard, no homo, since 2007, like through his MySpace page and all that, face music. So you're right, that it's good to start your own and go from there. So definitely.
Yeah.
So
I my bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What's that?
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I also just incidentally speaking about Tech Nine. When I was locked up, all that I could get about music was in magazines that motherfuckers got in there.
Yeah.
So like, we would get the XXL and shit, and I kept reading them talking about how hip hop was gonna die off, and then I would read the Rolling Stones, and then I started seeing that people like Taylor Swift and stuff was holding the top spots and shit like that, and then record sales, like nobody could go platinum anymore. Yeah. And I seen an article about Tech Nine.
Yeah.
And I had no idea the man had started a label. He had done all this shit and had all these artists, and I kept seeing all his advertisements in the magazines and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And so I really kind of dissected like how he did that, and also ICP, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
You know, all these type of people is really what influenced me to start the label. And then the people that own the label just kind of, it was just fate, I feel like, you know, because I never really set out to have a whole roster of artists, because I was just trying to put out one thing, you know, and I knew that was the only way to do it. But it's a blessing that people can recognize music for what it is and stuff, and we can all go in on some stuff. It's just a blessing. That's all I can really say.
Definitely. When it comes to your city, Austin, Texas, definitely is known to have like at least about 800,000 people live there. That's kind of big population. So why is it that you think in your mind why when it comes to the United States of America, at least this country, why in the hip hop scene, why they don't recognize Austin, Texas, the way they recognize other cities in Texas like Houston or even Dallas Fort Worth area, or even what do you think is that what's the reason behind that in your mind? You think?
Well, I would say that for a long time you only had a couple of people that were really making music, and then like even now you have a lot of people that are making music, but it's only a handful of people that are making the cookie cutter type of music that the industry wants.
Okay.
You know, and at this point the industry don't really know what it wants. If you look at the people they putting on, they really reaching right now. And the people that are progressing are independent motherfuckers that are building a fan base. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The motherfucker that I see the most everywhere is goddamn Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
And
Can't stand it.
people